cross that protected your face.
Mm.
But it didn't really do what a full face does. But I had that. I woke up and like it was like blood. I didn't know where I was. Walked off and like just sitting. I was just like sitting there. And then some local kid was like, "Brandon, you all right?" He comes down to me. I just remember being like, let's go get my dad. And he was like, Mr. Otis, Brandon. My dad was like, when I was racing, he'd get more like protective. Like you see you crash, like he gets sort of upset. Like, oh, what are you doing? Because he's scared. But I went up there, had my face is all busted up, bleeding. He's like, go up to the community center. There's a bathroom and stuff. Go in there, get cleaned up, and come back. He's still helping set up. I went in there. I remember going in there and looking around, and everyone was like staring at me, and I was just like, I was watching some kids for foosball. It'd be so funny to have a movie about it, but like I was sitting there watching them play foosball, and then I didn't know why I was in there. Walked back out, walked down to my dad at the track, and he's talking to someone, and he turns around. I'm still looking the same. He's like, Brandon, he's like, what did I tell you? Like, he's like, go clean yourself up. I went back in there again. My poor dad. I went back in there again and didn't do anything. Came back, and he's like, what? He's like, what? Brent, like what? And then someone else pulled him aside. I was like, Otis, I think you might need to take Brandon. Like, he's like, I think he might have a concussion. And so that was like my first concussion.